Welcome to English Language Academy. The Little Dog Who Found His Best Friend, Chapter 1. A Small Dog in a Big World. Once upon a time, in a quiet village, there was a small dog named Max. Max had soft, brown fur, big floppy ears, and a wagging tail that never seemed to stop. But Max was lonely. Every day he watched the other dogs in the village play together. Max longed for a best friend of his own. Max lived with an old man named Mr. Taylor, who was kind but very busy. Mr. Taylor worked in his garden and often read big, heavy books. Though he loved Max, he didn't have much time to play. "One day you'll find someone special," Mr. Taylor said as he patted Max's head. Max would nod, but deep down, he wondered if that day would ever come. Chapter 2. The Forest Adventure. One sunny morning, Max decided to explore beyond the village. He walked through the tall grass and sniffed the flowers along the way. Soon he reached the edge of a big forest. The trees looked tall and mysterious, but Max's curiosity pushed him forward. Inside the forest, Max met a squirrel named Benny. Benny had bright, bushy fur and loved to chatter. "Hello there. Are you lost?" Benny asked, tilting his head. "Not lost," Max replied. "Just looking for a friend." Benny smiled. "Well, you're in the right place. The forest is full of creatures. Follow me." Max followed Benny deeper into the woods. They met a wise owl, a playful rabbit, and even a shy deer. Though they were kind, none of them felt like the best friend Max was searching for. Chapter 3. A Stormy Night. As evening fell, dark clouds gathered in the sky. Max decided it was time to head home, but before he could leave the forest, rain began to pour. Lightning flashed and thunder roared. Max found shelter under a big tree. He curled up, trying to stay warm. Suddenly, he heard a soft whimper nearby. Max followed the sound and found a tiny puppy, shivering and alone. "Are you okay?" Max asked gently. The puppy's eyes widened. "I got lost. My name is Daisy." Max smiled. "Don't worry, Daisy. We'll stay together until the storm passes." Max lay next to Daisy, keeping her warm. Though the storm was scary, Max felt brave. He wasn't alone anymore. Chapter 4. A New Day. When the sun rose, the forest glistened with raindrops. Max and Daisy made their way back to the village together. As they walked, they shared stories and laughed. When they arrived, Mr. Taylor welcomed them both. "Who's this?" he asked with a smile. "This is Daisy," Max said proudly. "She's my new friend." Mr. Taylor patted them both. "Well, it looks like you found your best friend after all." From that day on, Max and Daisy were inseparable. They played in the garden, explored the village, and even napped together by the fire. Max's heart was full, and he knew he had finally found his best friend. Epilogue. Years passed, and Max and Daisy grew older, but their bond never faded. They taught each other the true meaning of friendship, kindness, loyalty, and love. In the quiet village, Max was no longer a small, lonely dog. He was the happiest dog, all because he had found his best friend. And so their story reminds us all. Sometimes the best things in life come when we least expect them. The end. Thanks for watching English Language Academy. Subscribe now.